Guys, I cannot stress to you how important it is to handle setbacks and mistakes in a mature and calm and well thought out manner. Guys, this applies to anything you do in life, but I'm just going to use fitness and nutrition as an example because it's just easy for me to articulate it. So, let's say you are on a diet, right? You're trying to lose weight, and so you have to be disciplined and consistent and patient because you got to get your workouts in, you got to eat the right things, you got to make sure you're watching what you eat. And so let's say for whatever reason you fall off your diet one time. You can respond to this in two ways. And the way you respond will drastically impact the next few days, especially. I mean, it might affect you more or less depending on where your mindset is with this, but it will drastically affect how you respond for at least probably a few days, I would say. You can look at it as a, oh man, I messed up. um there's no point anymore. I undid all my progress. I'm just going to take a day off or 2 days off, or I don't even care anymore, and then boom, you're done. Or you can look at it, think about what happened, why you did what you did. And if, for example, maybe you went out to dinner with friends, or you had a really good meal at home, like, look at those things and be glad you did them. Be happy and enjoy it, because what's going to happen is if you regret what you did and you just hate yourself for it, you're not going to be in a good you, you're just not going to be thinking right. So if you went out and the food was great, you can look back on it and be like, well, I really enjoyed that meal and the time I spent with people I care about. Was it off track on my plan? Yes, but I enjoyed it, and now I'm back on track. And then by the time 2 days go by, you're not even thinking about it anymore. And this applies to anything in life, guys. You can't let your mistakes ruin you, because the reality of it is, no plan that us as human beings, imperfect beings, our plan will not be perfect, and we will not perfectly act according to that plan. And so we need to pump the brakes a little bit on having the mindset that, you know, it's got to be perfect. And we also need to pump the brakes on our emotions and our anger and frustration when we do make these mistakes. Guys, we will make mistakes. You and I, everybody will make mistakes. It's better to handle them properly than it is to think in your mind that you are going to perfectly follow this plan that you've made. Guys, we are not perfect. And that's the reality of it. Like, we're not perfect people. Only Christ, only Jesus, God, he's perfect. We are not. And so, guys, I want to stress the importance of having a plan for when you fall off your plan. Don't let the mistakes define you. Don't let them ruin your progress or take away from all the amazing things you've achieved. Keep pushing. God bless.